Hello darlings, welcome back to another video. If you don't already know, I love vintage clothes and hairstyling, and for as long as I can remember, I have loved old homes and architecture. I've watched many videos of people renovating their homes, and I've never been able to sit through these renovations because they just make me so mad when they turn just a beautiful old home into something, in my opinion, revolting. James has found me a video from a series called Ugly House to Lovely House, which we will see whether it is actually turning into a lovely house. I haven't seen this video yet, so it's all going to be new to me. Grab yourself a cup of tea and let's watch.
This 1950s frightener, with its Dutch barn-style roof, has been home to Simon and Lisa for the last 2 years.
The house looks really cute. I love the shape.
It just needs knocking down and starting again, really. Oh, well, all right. We can't knock it down and start again, but...
What is wrong with people? Please don't knock it down.
I'd like to. It just doesn't work in its current form.
IT consultant Simon and import-export clerk Lisa had been searching for their dream home for over 10 years and paid £360,000.
It's so cute! It's so cute! This is like an English cottage from a fairy tale. You could put a beautiful garden in front of it. I haven't even seen the inside, but it looks really, really nice. How can he say it's a knockdown?
We went out into the back garden and I don't know what it was. I said to Simon, this is the one.
The backyard's cute.
I'll tell you what, that's an interesting way to hide a very ugly entrance. Just put a massive bush in the way.
Why is it ugly?
You like it?
I don't know quite what to say about it because it's such a mix of bizarre elements that I can't quite believe someone...
I think the little sunroom entrance just needs to be removed, and like what else is wrong with the outside of it? That's the only thing that looks out of place.
The understanding is a farmer built it for his son. So it was probably just, what spare things have we got lying around? We'll just put some bricks up.
Can I go inside and have a look?
Yeah, go on.
Come on. Why would you create a breakfast bar and then put this massive unit in the way with that supporting it?
This is something that I would like to keep.
It's old, but it works.
Now that.
An ironing board in the kitchen.
You can cook and do the ironing at the same time. That's outrageous.
But I do.
You don't.
I do.
You do not.
Yes.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, it saves time. I will miss it.
The kitchen layout seems really confusing, but they could just remove the kitchen and put in a kitchen that they like.
Upstairs is the only bathroom, as well as 2 bedrooms, neither of which makes the most of this rural setting.
And even on the side of the house, where you do get a lovely view, you don't get much of it because of these tiny, skinny little windows.
Yeah, definitely we need bigger windows, but don't make the whole thing a window. I hate with modern designs when they will just like knock out a whole wall and put a window there. Like, it's nice to have a big window, but sometimes the windows get too big.
It's the first time that I've ever said, you're better off knocking it down and starting again.
I'd happily bulldoze it, but...
What's worrying is it's in such a bad state. Once you start pulling things away and stripping...
I don't understand. Why is it in such a bad state? We have not seen anything rotting inside of it. The only thing that sucks is the glass house extension. Just get rid of that. It's not in such a bad shape.
Now, this is actually a really tricky proposition. Although Simon and Lisa hate their house, they can't seem to part with the notion that somehow it has character, and they think that is worth preserving.
What is wrong with this man? Somehow it has character.
Somehow.
Yes, somehow it does have character. Who is he?
So, to radically transform the outside and the inside of the house is really difficult, but that is what a good architect is for. I can't think of anyone more suited to this challenge than Laura Jane Clarke.
Wait, isn't that his wife? Isn't his name Clarke? 1 second. Yeah, his wife. His wife is the architect.
I can't think of anyone more suited to this challenge than Laura Jane Clarke.
Now, there's no better person to do this design than my wife.
So my kind of initial thought is to completely change the look of it.
You're keeping the front modest and rural.
Laura's ready to reveal her design to Lisa and Simon. At the front, she'll keep the classic cut roofline, that gives the house its identity, but add in 2 generous dormer windows. And at the back, a new
Already the windows that they put in don't look like they suit the house. Yeah, it's usually when people try and add extensions onto old homes that they then start using something like different windows or colors that don't go with the main house. Like, if you're going to add an extension, add one that complements the house. You could give the windows shutters or something that opens out, and that would just be so much more beautiful than just big metal windows.
And at the back, a new 2-story extension will almost double the size of the house. Sliding doors and new windows.
Oh no. I don't like it already. They've ruined the shape of the house.
Windows on the rear and side elevations.
Yuck. They've given it a glass veranda.
Finally, to big up the barn idea, Laura wants to clad the whole thing in black timber.
Oh no. I hate when people paint everything black. I hate it so much. Hate's a strong word. I dislike when everyone paints everything black. There are so many other colors that you could use. Black's not even a color. You could make this house so pretty. Why would you make it black?
I really like the wood effect. I really think that that's going to look lovely.
I think if that's the design that they've come up with, why even make that house into this new house? Why not just build a whole nother house on a different plot of land?
Knock it down and start again.
Don't bulldoze it. Build this monstrosity somewhere else and don't ruin this house, because this is ruining it. Oh, it's so cute. It's such a cute little cottage from above. Like, it just fits into the surroundings. And I know it's going to look terrible all in black and very rectangular. It's going to lose that sweet little barn charm that it has. They're ruining it.
Its sorry state hasn't gone unnoticed by the neighbours.
This location needs beautiful houses. This sadly doesn't have any charisma.
What?
An ugly Jane.
Ugly Jane.
The characteristic curved roof of the Dutch barn style is a classic shape, offering more headroom than a traditional A-frame roof.
See all of these homes that they're showing with the beautiful sash windows, the ones that you slide up and down, that just looks so beautiful. They've transformed a barn here into what looks like a livable house. Why can't they do that to this house? They're butchering it.
Transforming it on the original £100,000 budget was going to be a real challenge for architect Laura Jane Clarke.
You're wise.
Now, Simon wanted to completely bulldoze it.
I'd like to.
And considering the huge amount of work they had to do themselves and
Wait, maybe it isn't his wife. He doesn't have a ring on his finger.
the precarious state of their finances, now that they've moved in, I suppose the big question is, are they glad they didn't?
Oh! Oh no, is that what it looks like? Oh, yuck. Oh my gosh, why do people like painting stuff black? Ugh. That neighbor.
An ugly Jane.
I hope he's regretting saying that they needed to change that, because this is uglier than before. Oh my gosh! It's awful!
This newly extended home, with its contemporary burnt cedar cladding and larger, more symmetrical windows, now sits proudly within the landscape. Still echoing the outline of the old, but with a bold, revitalised confidence.
Revitalized!
Now that is truly amazing.
It's hideous!
The ugly duckling has become a very pretty swan.
Who is this man? The ugly duckling has become even more of an ugly duckling.
All right, come on out, let's have a look.
Ew.
It's brilliant.
Good, isn't it?
It is amazing.
It's like walking into a new home.
But it's when you drive up onto the drive now, I sit in the car thinking, oh my God, that's my new home. So it's amazing.
What? I don't think it looks nice. The garden looks nice. That's the one thing that looks nice about it. But I don't think it looks pretty. I think it looks really boxy and ugly. That's such a shame.
I mean, there's lots of transformation, to be honest, but one of the biggest ones is obviously the timber cladding. It looks
Timber cladding is nice. They could have done timber cladding but painted it an uplifting colour or something that, I don't know, that looks nice or maybe blends in with the other houses instead of painting it black.
It seems to blend in with all the greenery that surrounds you. It just feels like a rural piece of architecture now, something really picturesque.
It stands out.
The house next to it is white with a brown roof. Like, this looks so out of place.
For the right reasons now.
You're now happy that you kept the house and you didn't knock it down?
Oh, I don't like to say that I was right, but... I was right.
Yes.
She was right. Can we go inside and have a look?
Yeah.
Come on, lead the way.
I like the lady, she's sweet.
Now, by moving the stairs and putting in a massive skylight, Laura has made the entrance bigger and brighter.
Oh no, what's the kitchen like?
Sets a benchmark for what can be achieved, no matter how tight the budget. And the brass-fronted cabinets give the room a warm welcome.
The kitchen looks like it's in a studio, like a one-bedroom apartment. Like that you go in and you stay the night somewhere. And there's just like, you know, the one wall. That seems a little bit impractical. And why are the cupboards, what did he say? Bronze? That's gonna get so dirty. They're literally mirrors. Why would you have mirrored cabinets?
But it really makes the space breathe a lot more, doesn't it?
The kitchen is not great. I think the kitchen before was better and probably more practical than this is now. This looks like a showroom, like a very impractical showroom. Oh, the outside is just horrid.
Connecting the house to its surroundings.
Why is there a window on the floor? Who's going to look out of that and look at the dingy old wall next door?
What a lovely living area. All nicely connected to your dining room. Beautiful picture window.
It looks like something out of Sims.
Honestly, the views out now
Yeah.
are just incredible.
I like the garden. I'm a garden lady, and this is the nice garden.
The house is a work in progress, but judging by the standard of their master bedroom, I've no doubt that what they eventually achieve will be lovely.
Just the balance of the spaces is absolutely right.
I like the window that they've got in their bedroom and that they have a balcony, but they could have done that to go with the old barn style, like rather than... Something that is just really icky about all of these modern designs is that everything's just like a pop-out, like from... It's just mass-produced, it's from a magazine. Like, why not have something that's unique and nobody else has that? I feel like that's so much more says, this is me, rather than like an IKEA piece of furniture. Or like a $400 bed that's like some designer thing, but, you know, it's just nothing special. All the walls are white inside. Like, I mean, besides the kitchen downstairs, which was a deep blue, just white and black. The house is black.
The roof is the unique thing about this house.
The lights are off. Look at all the wires.
There's no door.
Nope.
How are you going to survive?
The bathroom. Oh no. Oh no. Look at those tiles. Oh. Going through COVID, I remember going so insane in our kitchen because it was all white walls everywhere. And I just had to paint it. I just couldn't imagine living like, you know, they have a lot of white in their house. The whole house outside is black, and then going into a bathroom that's just all white tiles. There's no variation besides these ugly grey ones. You just get sick of that, and then this will be out of style, and then you have to like redo your whole home because it's not trendy anymore. I mean, is this meant to be trendy? I don't know. Doesn't look good though.
I mean, this is the balcony you always wanted, wasn't it?
Yep.
Well, yeah, I didn't think in my wildest dreams I'd ever get it.
Good. I thought they were going to do glass around the balcony, like, you know, like a pool fence or something. They didn't. That's good. And the view from the balcony is great. But, like, the house, it's so black. Ugh.
Simon and Lisa have created a truly beautiful home, and it's also a testament to the skill of architect Laura Jane Clarke.
Your wife?
Now sits perfectly within the English countryside.
It's just too depressing. It really is. There's nothing happy about looking at a black house.
Do you love it?
I totally love it.
Of course you love it. You designed it.
I'm so pleased that it all comes together, and I think it really just makes for a fantastic home.
This is no longer the house of horrors. It's now the house of beauty.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It is not the house of beauty. It is absolutely not. Oh my gosh. I do not think that this was ugly house to lovely house. I think this was lovely house to ugly house. Let me know what you think about modern architecture and what they did to this house. Is this nice? And I'm just weird thinking that it's not very nice. It's not very aesthetically pleasing to the eye. It's just a shame, and I see so many old homes being transformed into monstrosities, and even them just knocking down the old homes and just building something that just looks like a concrete box. Who wants to live in a concrete box? I would want to live in something beautiful and something that has that charm, and they're just removing all of the charm when they do stuff like this. This is turning into another rant. I just need to be quiet. Let me know what you think. I'd love to hear. Yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye!